Um, aloha, aloha. Um, let's see if anything goes wrong if I press this button. No. Okay, maybe it will come back. All right. Well, I think what's going to happen because I see me on the Facebook. Destination is blocking your streaming, but uh, All right. I think we're streaming one place. I'm going to put the music back on so I can figure out life. It wasn't working. I was writing fucking in. Right. maybe Aloha. I'm not sure. Looks like we're live on Facebook. Um, I'm not sure what's going on with YouTube. It was live. At some point, I think I cursed, so that was special, but I think I erased that. So you're in luck there. Uh, yeah, I'll just put this on later. I'm recording it. So anyway, bum-ba-dum. What I was going to talk about today not only was what's going on in school, because it's super exciting. They have released tiers. So I am going to have a couple of tiers. So those of you that want to follow on um, on school and you're not sure if you're quite ready for the investment, um, yeah, we are going to have a lower investment tier. So Colleen is coming. She is getting on her computer. Um, but yeah, so the first thing that's going to happen in the tiers level is I'm going to do a class on creating headshots. So that's what you get when you come in at that lower tier level. It will be one price per year. You can either decide to come back for a year or you can join the full program, but I'll be putting some content in there as I move away from Facebook. Heather, why are you moving away from Facebook? Well, this afternoon. How long did it take me to go live? How long did how long did it take me to go live? Question one. Question two is it was so hard to stream into the Facebook group that it messed up YouTube. And here's the problem with Facebook, they erase your videos. So if there's like golden nuggets from this and you're like, oh my goodness, Heather dropped the best prompt ever, and then in a month it's gone forever unless you go over to YouTube to find that video. So, guess what? In school, I own it. So, yes, I'm asking you to pay a fee to come in because, yes, I have to pay a fee to be there. But you guys can come in whenever you want. You're going to get your answers, your questions answered on the bulletin board. There's fun and games because I've gamified the process and it's AI in Wonderland. So, one of the things I love to talk about is going down the YouTube rabbit hole. What's an MCP? What's an N8N? What am I building? I don't understand. Does this person speak English who's doing the YouTube video? It was a great title, but I don't know what's going on. Well, I have the solution to all of those problems inside my school community. So you will learn how to efficiently use AI. Even on the free level, there's going to be some really good nuggets in there and some really good custom GPTs that you can use. But of course, it's not all going to be at the low price of come in, pay one price for the year. Basically, you'll be getting what you get in this community. But it'll always be there. It won't be, oh no, Facebook shut us down. Oh no, we can't stream. No, it's a much better platform because everything's set up there. I've never had a problem going live in there. I've never had a problem with the software. Um, it has just been perfect. And the other thing is, you guys can come on these lives with me, or I can run them as a webinar, and you can watch them, and I just put you all on mute. So there's just so many different things I can do and I can control. And I think it's going to make a better experience for you all. Will I still keep this open? Absolutely. Will I still post things in here? Yes. Because guess what? You're not all going to move over. Um, you're not going to come into my little community. And I'm sure you all want to find out about AI. And the other thing is, I want to be found. So Facebook is still a great place to have communities. And um, I kind of snapped at Colleen, so who knows if she's going to come on or not. But she is the master of communities on Facebook. She taught me how to build them, along with a couple of other people. But she's really good at building community, unlike me, who's really good at tech and losing my temper. So, I have another friend that I have met in the online world, and she teaches Ho'oponopono, which I was first introduced to in Hawaii. And it's an amazing mantra. It's, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So every time you get angry at yourself and you don't give yourself grace or the gratitude that you deserve, because guess what? We eventually got live somewhere. And I'm pretty sure my live community on um, Facebook, I mean, on YouTube, really isn't that big. So, I mean, if you could all go over there and give my YouTube, like, smash a like and subscribe on there, that would really help a girl out. So, anyway, I've rambled. Um, when's the last time you Googled yourself? So, this afternoon, I was working on a project and I Googled InsureBot solutions. Holy guacamole! Guess what came up? On my company. All different versions of different websites I've put out there, different lead magnets, stuff that I really need to take down because, well, it's not a current offer of mine and it doesn't all lead to school. So, yeah. But how amazing is that? Or, you know what? I can just redirect a couple of those things to my current website. So that will absolutely help as well. Um, But I gotta go out there and clean up my Google mess because it is a hot mess out there when you look up InsureBot solutions. The nice part is I'm prominent. So there's some InsureBot in Australia that's trying to do insurance, and I'm sure they're doing a bang up job, mostly because someone bought their company. And there's another American company that's involved in that too. But shockingly, when I put Google into AI mode, there were two of us. There was the Australian company, and there was yours truly, Heather Durango. So guess what? AI is recommending me as an AI consultant when you look up InsureBot solutions. So, what is AI recommending when they look up your company? That's what I want to know. Is it saying Billy Smith is the best insurance agent out there. If you have Medicare questions, you need to find Lonnie McGillicuddy. I don't know if that's not happening. Maybe it needs to happen. So yeah, just some questions for you to maybe Google yourself and then put it in AI mode and see what happens. Um, so I talked about a lower tier coming to school for everyone that can't afford 27 bucks a month, but there's not going to be as much good stuff in there. Sorry, guys. Um, talked about Googling yourself. The other thing I got to put out there is my Grateful AI Summit. And I've been hitting you all up in the DMs to come. So, right before this call, and that's probably why I was a little hair all over the place. I was finishing up the recording because the first one came out a little weird. So I was listening to it to make sure there weren't too many glitches. I think there's one that is a little bit of a hiccup, but I'm not a professional recording studio. I have a pretty good mic, but that's it. But I do have really cool intro and outro music because you know me, I am the queen of intro and outro music. I love me some Suno, and actually, thanks to Adam Ortega. So I love giving my buddy Adam um, a shout out on these things. He is the absolute master when it comes to different AI um, AI videos and AI one-time pay solutions. So he showed me a solution that is different from 11 Labs, and it is pretty cool. So you can pay once, use forever. It does a really good job of cloning your voice, and it also makes music. So I am going to put out some music videos with it to test it out, to do a Suno versus, I think it's Clone Voice AI is the name of it. So yeah, but the rest of their video creation tools, it's one-time pay. So it's really good. It does a great job of cloning you, um, especially Video Express, but they're short. It's just like all the other AI videos out there. They are super short. So as it's lip syncing, you have to make sure you're doing about 8-second clips with it and changing the clips around. So that's the drawback, but that's any kind of AI video right now. Um, but the nice part is they're upgrading it all the time and they don't charge you like extra fees every time they upgrade it. So I've bought a lot of software from AppSumo and I go into it to try to use it for something else, and they've snuck some extra credits in there, or you need to buy an extra tier because they couldn't keep it sustained at that one-time price. And instead of charging other people a higher price and keeping their what they promised to the people who bought on AppSumo, that basically we were their founding angels. We were giving them money when they were still sort of beta first launch. So, yeah, not too happy about some of those programs, but they're really good and they've gotten better. So, and honestly, they don't really price gouge with their tokens on stuff. So I'm happy there. Anyway, that's about all I had to talk about. Keep a watchful eye out for the class that I'm going to be doing on um, making your headshots with AI so you can look gorge like me and not have to pay a gazillion dollars. And especially, they don't come out that well. I've had quite a few friends who did headshots and they were not too happy with them. And you feel bad going back to the person who shot them because they're not all digital. They print them out. You know, they've spent a lot of time, a lot of money doing this. This way, you can do them yourself and honestly, then go and invest in a very professional photographer when it's time to get those glamour shots done. Don't go to Hollywood with an AI glamour shot. This is for you bootstrapping folks. Because if you weren't bootstrapping, you'd be in AI in Wonderland at $27 a month and not coming in for $5 a year. So, with that said, aloha, mahalo. If you're out there watching, Colleen, I'm going to end this with your favorite song.
Lights are shining everywhere. Feel the rhythm in the air. Hearts are beating, feel the vibe. Get on up, it's time to jive. I'm so excited, can't deny. Feel the magic touch the sky. Hands up high, we're flying free. This is where we want to be. Every moment feels so right. Dancing under neon lights.